went to a whole nother point. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit just really changed up for a nigga once he died.
What's good, RIZZLE fam? Unfortunately, we gotta bring some more bad news to your plate yet again. Believe it or not, there's another sad day for the hip-hop community since there was yet another victim who fell prey to the violence that has plagued the rap world. After a brief physical altercation, things got pretty serious between BFG Strap and Kutta 900. Guns were drawn, and all hell broke loose. But why did this even happen in the first place, man? What did Strap's Opps had to say about BFG's death? 22-year-old Texas rapper Antoine Dillard, who went by the name BFG Strap, passed away after being involved in a South Dallas shooting incident. But that's not all. There was yet another victim present with him at the scene of the crime who was also pronounced dead, the 26-year-old Corey Media Lucian, aka Kutta 900. The shooting occurred in the 2800 block of Casey Street. BFG Strap was taken to the hospital after sustaining gunshot wounds. Apparently, he left a huge stain at the spot of the incident before he was taken to the spot.
Oh Lord Jesus, somebody got killed! Bo! Somebody got killed! I don't know! This is a bullshit!
A lot of what actually took place that awful day can be overheard because of a woman who went to Facebook Live as she left her house and kept recording. The people in the video's background who were witnesses to the tragedy kept going back and forth about what and how things developed between these two groups of men. If you listen to them, they described the monstrosity that took place quite vividly. It was not something that you would ever want to see in your life, for real. The footage of BFG Strap's gunshot wounds and the deceased body of his op can be found online, but it's just way too disturbing to be shown here, man. The deaths of these two young men soon hit the news and the internet was shaken by what took place. In general, people are still in disbelief. This world is hell on earth, man. RIP BFG Strap. Life will never be the same after today. Rest in peace, BFG Strap. LD, the manager, BFG Strap's manager, also confirmed the rapper's death on social media and also sent out a message. She shared an image of the rapper on Instagram with the caption, "My heart in a million pieces right now." There's a lot that can be said about BFG Strap and his life. Even though he wasn't the most popular rapper, he still reached a decent audience. BFG Strap had released several albums, singles, EPs, plus his account on Spotify got roughly 17,000 monthly listeners. But he was on the come up.
I was born up under the jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama was carrying me. My mama had a 5-year sentence, but she went to jail when she was probably 4 months, 5 months, you feel me? So I was born in jail.
Strap had a super rough life from the very beginning. His mother gave birth to him in prison while she was serving a 5-year sentence, and his father had 24 hours to pick him up and take him away, or otherwise he would have been taken to foster care. During one of his interviews, he said that his mom was sick while she was carrying him, and she wasn't even sure whether or not he'd be a healthy baby. And prison was no place for a person to expect a child. I mean, really, come on.
Yeah, I'm from West Dallas. A lot of people might think I'm from South Dallas in the Grove because I be like, you know what I'm saying, everywhere just like that, but I got family in South Dallas, like the Foduce area, like Linway and shit, real family, so you gonna catch me where my real family is at, you know what I'm saying?
BFG Strap grew up in West Dallas, even though a lot of people out there thought he was from South Side because of all the family members that he had in the area. While his mother was serving time, his dad was making mad bucks in the hood. However, that didn't last for long, and about the time he started going to school, Strap already had to look after himself. Strap spent most of his free time outside in the hood. The rough life and conditions forced him into the street life relatively quickly by the age of 16. He already caught his first charge carrying a firearm at South by Southwest Music Festival. Because he was under 18, he was put into juvie. His cousin, who went by the name Sweeney, died literally hours before Strap was released from juvie, including a friend of his called Lil J. They were both the ones who established the BFG, and both died after they were targeted by a rival gang called Stretch Gang. Talking about the loss of Sweeney, he said that stuff was never the same after he passed. He said,
he was the heart of this shit, you feel me? So it's just like a lot of shit fell apart. A lot of shit went to a whole nother point. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit just really changed up for a nigga once he died. Cause he was a major piece in this shit. You feel me? He was actually the most valuable piece. You feel me?
At the age of 19, he decided to pour all of his attention into making music. In July 2019, he released his first album, a project called Strap, a Maniac, and the singles that most resonated with his fans were La Vegas, Surgery, and track Focus. But that wasn't the end of his album production. Strap linked up with some heavy-duty rap names. He previously worked with artists like Gunna, YBN Almighty J, Lil CJ Casino, Trap Boy Freddy, and Splurge. His ties to Trap Boy Freddy would later go on to be very important in regards to Strap's death, but we'll get into that in a second. One of the people who mocked the deaths of Sweeney and Lil J was a rapper who went by the name Number 7. He's a notable Stretch Gang member, and in a few of his songs he mentioned those two fallen BFG guys. This made Number 7 and his gang suspicious, and because of it, they were looked at as possible perpetrators of the act that took the lives of the two BFG gang members. As you can imagine, Number 7 and Strap quickly found themselves beefing. But the beef between 7 and BFG Strap came into life because of Strap's ties to Trap Boy Freddy, who we just mentioned. See, Freddy mocked Mo 3's death, and Mo 3 had close ties to Number 7. Trap Boy Freddy hopped on his Instagram live quickly after Mo 3 passed away, and he told everyone that it's time to bring in some bottles because he's about to have a party.
We're gonna pop some bottles. It's bottle popping time.
Trap Boy was also there for his brother Strap when he passed. He left a note for him saying, "Damn, baby boy, I hate this for you, man. You f***ed me up with this one. We're supposed to shoot our video today, man. Prayers for your family, man." But Trap Boy wasn't the only one who had something to say about his dog's passing. Number 7 was there too, and he wasn't showing feelings of remorse whatsoever. He was dissing BFG Strap and telling every follower on his social media it was time to celebrate. He first shared Miley Cyrus's party in the USA on his Instagram story, and later went on to say,
"Somebody bring me a bowl. I got the bottles. I got bottles coming. Bring me a bowl, man. We smoking out the bowl today. I promise. Everybody getting litty. Pull up on me. Let's get it. And find me an Airbnb plug. We popping bottles all. Did not tell me to see a bet."
As of now, there's no official story about how the incident that took Kutta and Strap's life took place. However, there's already a lot of rumors spreading about what it may have looked like. Apparently, Kutta pulled up to the spot where he knew Strap used to hang out. It seemed like the two were about to settle the score they had, and it was supposed to be without any guns. Kutta was associated with the Stretch Gang because he spent time with some of their members. However, there wasn't any direct connection between him and the gang. Either way, that doesn't mean that the two of them didn't have some type of problem that we still don't know about. Regardless, the fact that they were about to get into a fistfight comes from the fact that Kutta's body was found with gloves on. The physical fight didn't last too long though. Little after they got into it, somebody from one of the gangs pulled out a burner, and that meant trouble for both parties. The fight quickly turned into a bloodbath. One that left people wondering just how many of these senseless incidents like this are gonna have to keep going before any of this stops. The energy always comes back. RIP and condolences to the family. Senseless. Gone that young, and for what? Pray for all the family and friends affected by this. No matter who the victims were, at the end of the day, they're still human and somebody loved them. RIP. Once the police arrived at the scene, they immediately saw Kutta's lifeless body. On the other hand, Strap was nowhere to be found. He was rushed to a hospital in what was described as a red car. However, he too passed as a result of the wound at the hospital. Right now, there's no word on the motive or the suspect of this seemingly never-ending violence. We still don't know how many people were really involved in the incident either. Only time's gonna tell what really took place once Strap's Opps came for him and took his life. But what y'all think the real motive of this tragedy was? Was it a retaliation for a troublesome past, or was it something completely different? Let us know what you think all about it down below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you dug what you saw. And as always, you gotta keep it RIZZLE.